With the US Supreme Court landmark ruling on gay marriage, what are the most LGBT-friendly tech companies in the world? YouTube superstars tell us what it takes to be successful in online video. And find out the latest memes on the internet's latest darlings. Change is everywhere. Inventions, innovations, gadgets, the internet. Science and technology is redefining the way we live. Rappler brings you the frontline news on this brave new world. Hi, I'm Matthew Ang. The US Supreme Court ruling making same-sex marriage a right nationwide takes the internet by storm. SciTech puts the spotlight on 6 tech companies with the best gay-friendly policies. In Silicon Valley, many companies had been nurturing their LGBT employees way before it was cool. Mashable reports, for more than 20 years, Apple had been offering health insurance benefits to same-sex domestic partners, at a time when the political and social climate were not conducive to gays. Microsoft was among the earliest to prohibit discrimination of workers based on sexual orientation. Netflix also offers health insurance benefits for same-sex couples. Google, Twitter, and Airbnb promote the rights of LGBTs within the company and as an advocacy. Gayglers, a group for LGBT employees at Google, participates in Pride marches. Google and Airbnb cover the costs of surgical reassignment. You can see a hologram, yes? But can you touch it? Some super-fast lasers allow you to. Japanese scientists from the Digital Nature Group were able to come up with a method of rendering floating volumetric graphics or floating 3D objects using femtosecond lasers. This high-intensity laser triggers physical matter to emit light in 3D. A camera underneath the hologram captures user interaction, allowing images to respond to being touched. Scientists assured safety when people use it. The sensation feels like touching sandpaper or getting a static shock. It's not only applicable to laser in mid-air, but also to create touchable holograms. It's all good now, with pop superstar Taylor Swift agreeing to stream her latest album 1989 on Apple's music streaming service. This is a 180-degree turnaround after she withheld the album in protest over Apple's free use of artist songs during a 3-month trial period. In response, Apple's Eddie Q tweeted that the streaming service will step up payments. Swift was pleased, tweeting, quote, "This is simply the first time it's felt right in my gut to stream my album. Thank you, Apple, for your change of heart." Swift pulled out all her songs from Apple Music rival Spotify in 2014 because of measly compensation rates for artists. What does it take to be successful on YouTube? These YouTube superstars tell us how. At the YouTube Fan Fest in Manila last Friday, YouTube celebrities say consistency is key.
Quick tips, get to your content within like the first 10 seconds. Like just don't hesitate on that. Do stuff you love, pick a good title and thumbnail.
Being consistent is really important. That's something that ever since I started, just uploading as often as you can, because it shows your audience that you are there constantly, and it's going to kind of get them in the habit of going back to your channel, which is really important. And whenever they go online, they're going to think, oh, she uploads a lot, so I'm going to go to her channel. So I think that's definitely very important.
For the past 10 years, YouTube grew from a video clip hub into a bustling community. YouTube's Gautama Nand says, YouTube built an ecosystem where there are no barriers between content creators, viewers, and advertisers.
One of the most powerful things about a platform like YouTube is that it allows you to pursue your passion. There are no gatekeepers, there's nobody telling you whether your content is good. If you're talented and if you have something to say and you're a great storyteller, and you put yourself out there, you will find an audience.
Ever wondered which smartphone is the fastest among the many in the market? Tech bloggers at Tom's Guide put 6 top-of-the-line smartphones to the test. Overall, Samsung's Galaxy S6 topped 6 out of 9 real-life tests the bloggers conducted. The LG G4 comes in second, beating the S6 in camera, open time, and storage benchmark score. At third comes the iPhone 6, the gaming test winner. The biggest letdown, the Nexus 6, which finished 5th overall and dead last in gaming, camera, and in opening PDF files. Raptor takes Leica's top-of-the-line compact camera, the Q, for a test run. Our first impression? The Q offers the best of both worlds for the old-school die-hard and the modern shutterbug, AG Demesa reports.
Leica is known for its classic 35mm cameras. but this brand new camera might be the exception. The Leica Q is a compact 24-megapixel full-frame sensor camera. This means the size of the image sensor is similar to that of 35mm film. Built into the body is a 28 1.7 Summilux lens with fast autofocus and a macro mode. Everything is packed in a lightweight magnesium and aluminum body. The Q has a maximum shutter speed that can fire as fast as 1/16,000th of a second. The camera has a very capable electronic viewfinder as well as a 3-inch touchscreen. The Q's ISO maxes out at ISO 50,000. The camera also has Wi-Fi and NFC capability. The video mode can capture full HD 1080p video at 60 frames per second. Leica Camera Asia Pacific Managing Director Sunil Kaul explains the concept behind the Q.
We realized that we also needed something in a full frame category which was very small and compact, which is a part of our DNA. So we've always been manufacturing compact products with very, very large sensors.
Sunil says he's confident the Q will appeal to a certain type of photographer.
This product is a culmination of the needs of advanced photographers who want to have something very compact, fast in their hands, and not lose a moment to be able to tell their story.
Professional photographer George P. Moya shares his insights about the Q.
Since it's a Leica, it has great design, great optics, and a great sensor.
George also talks about what he thinks of the Q's video capabilities.
Actually, the choices for the frame rates is quite limited. There are die-hard shooters who say that the only way to shoot cinematic style is with 24p. So that would, I think, turn them off. But
because it's only at 30.
Yeah.
All in all, the Leica Q attempts to bring back what the M was to a modern audience. The great lens, simple design, the 35mm full-frame sensor are hallmarks of a great camera.
For now, the camera seems to bridge new design for the modern photographer and the old-school design for the Leica diehard. The Q is a camera to watch out for. AG De Mesa, Rappler, Makati City.
All Disney World theme parks will ban selfie sticks.
Orlando Sentinel reports Disney will impose the no selfie stick rule by July for safety measures.
A spokesperson says selfie sticks have become a safety concern for both our guests and cast. A report by insurance company Lloyd's explores the impact on our world's food supply if extreme weather brought by climate change hits the globe, and it's pretty scary. Lloyd's presents an apocalyptic future if parts of the food chain disappear. The report looks at what would happen if just 3 weather events like drought, too much rain, and plant disease affect food production. Even a small reduction in staple crops like wheat, rice, and soy could lead to skyrocketing food prices. Riots, declines in the stock market, and political instability can happen. It's an apocalyptic future, but the insurance company hastens to add it's an exploration, not a prediction. By Tuesday, the 2 brightest celestial bodies in the sky will appear so close as if they were touching. Planets Jupiter and Venus will be in conjunction on June 30. Jupiter-Venus alignments happen every few years. The two have been inching closer towards each other the entire June, with the grand union happening at the end of the month. The 2 bright planets will appear just 1 moon width apart. And before we go, here are the latest memes of the internet's latest darlings, the United States Supreme Court. And that's SciTech4u, a fun rundown of the nerdiest, smartest science and technology events and breakthroughs on the planet. This is Matthew Ang. See you next week.